What y'all doing on this Friday? Is y'all feeling good? Did y'all get a good day's work in? Cause it's the bigger play and we back. You know, they inbox us, they DM, they do all of that. And somebody asked me why relationships don't last anymore like they used to. So it's the bigger play where the rubber meets the road, and we getting straight to it at 4:46 p.m. So it's a lot of things. It's a few things that might be. We're gonna try to focus on the key factors of why relationships don't last as long as they did in the past today. So the changing of societal norms, right? Expectations for relationships have evolved, right? Which many people today seek personal fulfillment, emotional connection, and compatibility in ways that haven't been emphasized in previous generations. Basically, a whole bunch of perfection and selfishness is going on. Well, I'm just putting a perspective out there, and if those needs aren't met, people are likely to be like, pew, I'm out. They getting up out of there quicker. I ask people all the time, where can a man have his flaws at when he in a relationship? And by the time the person get through telling me what a man can't have his flaws at, he most definitely finna fail. So expectations have become too high. A lot of people want a 100K man. A lot of people want a man that's 6 feet tall. Now, this ain't me saying this. It's receipts. It's all over the world. You had a young gentleman, beautiful spirit, beautiful soul. They didn't like how harsh he was with his delivery, but I got to give him credit. Kevin Samuels confused these people. He really did a good job of opening up the conversation, but the problem is he was speaking on something called high value, and it came with a criteria. Not all the women feel they're entitled to that. Nobody, I never heard this before. You didn't hear Martin Luther King talking about it. You didn't hear Jesse Jackson talking about it. You didn't hear Jay-Z talking about it. Even though these was high value men, you didn't even hear them ever saying anything like this. All the women want this perfect man, 6 feet tall, 6 inches in his pants, six figures, among other things. Resources, connection, respectful, spiritual, handsome, intelligent, a protector, provider. And now the expectations been set so high for man fella to meet that requirement. Over with. Man, we finna have a conversation about it today. Or I'm just gonna run my mouth like I've been doing, and then the conversation coming soon. But come on, talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Subscribe, share, like. Need your support. And if you ain't gonna send me no money on, get your in there and hit the like button for the boy. And subscribe, because once again, we coming every single day. All right. Increased independence. Whoa. With more financial independence, especially for women, individuals are less dependent on a partner for economic security. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. And Punisher. The women getting more like us. Woo, masculine, ready to rumble. This has led to more freedom in deciding to stay or to leave the relationship based on emotional and personal satisfaction rather than necessity. You hear me? Rather than necessity. Necessity. Yeah. Hey, these conversations getting real. And they gonna be here. Women, what you think? Fellas, what you feel? Everybody walking away. Huh? Because they gonna go over there and get more inches. And they don't want kids like they used to, but I'm gonna leave it out. High expectations, Modern relationships often come with higher expectations around emotional support. It got to be a great communicator. The great partnership got to be perfected. He better not have no infidelity. He better be faithful. When these expectations aren't met, people may be disappointed, may feel disappointed and unfulfilled, leading to I'm getting away from you, little ugly. I'm getting out away from you, little ugly. Yeah. See, I keep notes. I write these things down. I try to go on Google, do research. I try to have conversations on a daily basis, research, interview people, research, phone calls, research, listening, research, looking at facts, data, statistics, rates, marriage, divorces, research. You hear me? That's why I'm able to come here and get down with the get down. So many cultures now place a higher value on personal growth, self-expression, and autonomy. Y'all remember at one point we was tribes. It was a together situation. It wasn't the you or the I. It was the us. It was the family. It was the structure. It was the union. It was the community. It was the organization. Nope. That's fleeting. I, me, solo, dolo, independent. Don't need you. Don't need you. I don't need. And it ain't us, but I'm just being in general, but it's a reality, And sometimes that clash with compromises and sacrifices require for you to be with somebody long term. You gonna clash if you got all this, I'm an individual. And here it is, the other person thinking it's a us thing, and you want to be by yourself. You gonna clash, and that's gonna inhibit you. It takes some time, some balance, and some sacrifices to make a relationship work. So if you're feeling like an individual, you're gonna be pushing that togetherness away at a point. Instant gratification and technology. Ooh. Y'all don't want me to get on that, do you? Social media, dating apps, constant digital connection. That give the illusion of endless options, making people feel I got 18 guys in my inbox. Some of them look halfway decent. Some of them look like they got paper. Some of them is I'm superficial and shallow, so I'm looking at handsomeness. And nowadays, that's the thing of the present. Hopefully not the future, but from the looks of it, our women was once attracted to integrity, laughter, the essence of the man. Now, I like your eyelashes. I don't like your hairline. You too big. I don't like a skinny man. Oh, you too short. Oh, the torpedo, the missile. See, ain't no mystery in my history. I'm keeping it real with you. This something new. You hear me when I tell you? Ain't no mystery in my history. It speaks for itself. This something new. Yeah. So people, with that, it leads people to believe that there might always be something better. You ever heard that saying, the grass is greener? People don't know how to replenish their grass. The grass is green, beautiful, but guess what you got to do with grass? Maintain it, cultivate it, irrigate. You hear me? You got to go out there and poke them holes in that grass. You got to water that grass. You got to nurture that grass. You got to take care of that grass. You got to put your naked feet on that grass. So as that grass trying to go brown in that season of trial and tribulation, bing, you bringing that grass right back to green. But that's what people don't want to do. They do not want to continue to work that grass to keep it green. They think, this grass got brown. Let me go over there. It's always a better partner out there for me because I'm the greatest. Big cap. You hear me? And that's gonna make it very difficult for you to commit to somebody for a long time. But if you're lucky like me, you hear me? And it drop down and you get your ego. All right, let me quit. Now, what we gotta do is deal with the aspect of mental health, right? Increased awareness and openness around mental health issues has made people more conscious of their emotional needs and their emotional boundaries. So if a relationship negatively impacts mental health, people are more likely to leave than to stay. Problem is, at some point, we have to take something called self-accountability and not put our transgressions, not project that onto our significant other or the person we trying to grow with. If you expecting me to be able to fix that, Houston, we have a problem. Texas, Chicago, New York City, LA, California, Seattle, Maryland, Georgia. Got a problem. That's some of the layers that you have to do the work, peel back them layers. And if the person care about you, they'll be willing to work with you through it. But to expect them to be able to step in, that could be a difficult task. Let's talk about one of the main ones that everybody talk about. We addressing some of them. Communication. Many relationships struggle due to lack of effective communication / comprehending. I can be communicating effectively, right? Putting it down, but you ain't picking it up. Because your
pastors lying to the public, they ain't got the truth in them. Lights out, gas off, bootless, this city pimping. Blocks on fire cause the homeowners broke as fuck. Taxes up, water bill higher than a Civic truck. It's a bigger play, a bigger play. Just before